off on a little adventure, and I've never done this before. We're off to a seed swap. I've got all my seeds ready, and we're just got to pick up a special guest. And this special guest, you may actually be seeing a bit more of this person in the future. We're just going to do a little project with them. Are we ready to go yet, driver? And here she is. This is my mum. Say hello, Mum. Hello, everybody. We'll start off by, who are you?
Nicole.
And what is this event?
This is our first ever Bendigo seed swap event, so we're giving it a go today.
And how do you think it went?
I think it's been really good. We've had heaps of people come through. We've had heaps of seed get put on the tables. Lots of people walking out with stashes of seeds to their garden. And we'll be able to build a seed library for Old Church on the Hill for everyone to access.
So what was the motivation behind actually doing this?
Today we had a few motivators. We wanted to get community together. We wanted to meet other people growing. We wanted to meet other people that are saving seed. But mostly we're trying to encourage people just to give it a go and to say seeds can be free. We can grow food in our garden, and it doesn't have to be complicated.
Do you think this will continue? You'll do this again?
Yeah, I think we're going to try and run these every quarter. So to go with the seasons, in summer we're thinking we'll run it along with a bring your excess produce swap, because we'll all have too many zucchinis. So we'll see how that one goes too.
And you had a guest speaker today, and what's he going to be speaking about?
Yeah, Greg came along today. He's going to speak about the basics of seed saving. So he's going to go through how to save seed, what to do with it, and some of the main tips, I guess. And he's from Very Useful Seeds, which is a Bendigo local company.
And people can find and swap seeds. You have a Facebook group or something like that?
There is a Bendigo Seed Savers group people can go to. So that's kind of where we've operated from. This is a new thing to us, so watch this space. We might put extras out later.
Potatoes. Yeah, boiled blue. It's a bit exciting. I don't know.
First up, seed saving is not complicated. Seed saving is easy. There's a whole lot of myths around seed saving. Seeds are really resilient. Plants produce huge numbers of seed. Don't try and collect every seed. Just collect the best seed. And the best seed will give you the best plants the next year. Another annual, for example, tomatoes. Grow over summer, turn into fruits. The fruits ripen up. You just get the tomato. The quickest and easiest way is just to get the tomato, get some paper towel, do that. Dry that on a paper plate, and then there's your tomatoes for next year. There is a suggestion that the little bits of gel that are around each tomato seed have some germination inhibitors in them, so they'll make the germination slow down. What you can do is squeeze into a cup, let it ferment and get mould on it for about 3 or 4 warm days, and then pour it through a sieve, and all of that gel will disappear. But this works. Yep, that's how all of our wonderful Italian tomatoes got smuggled into Australia back in the 60s and 70s. The other thing that you really need to do, label, label, label. So, tomato, tasteless supermarket, and the month. So 7/22. So that's ready. Put that out somewhere warm, not super hot, and just let that dry. Fold it up and pop it in a Ziploc bag. We're ready for next summer.
Mum, I don't think you can keep that seed. Okay, I'm not swapping it. You're not swapping that seed? No, I wouldn't either. That footage was filmed a couple of weeks ago, and here is what I actually managed to gather. It was a fantastic event, and what I really enjoyed was actually meeting people and talking about what you were actually getting. Like these warrigal greens, I knew nothing about them, but I had a bit of a chat to a lady and she told me all about them. So it was not only just about swapping the seeds, it was swapping the stories of what these actually were, and like I managed to pick up some potatoes and be doing a video on those soon. But this was fantastic, I really enjoyed it. If you're not sure if there's any seed swap going on in your area, I actually found this one on Facebook, which was a great place to look, and it was a community event. So have a look, see if you can find something, and if you can't, why don't you set up your own? This has been fantastic. This was only just a small bit of what was there. I've got some cuttings over here, I've got some hydrangeas, I've got figs, I've got grapes. It was absolutely fantastic. In a couple of weeks we're all getting back together, and we're going to then put together some little packets of what's remaining, and we're going to set up a seed bank. So people from all over this region can come in and pick up seeds. It means that you don't have to have money to start a vegetable garden. Just share the resources that you have. I took along quite a lot of seeds that I had collected myself, or I'd purchased and knew I wasn't going to use them. So yeah, it's all about sharing. Now, what I did do also was I took along some of these little seed packets, and they were absolutely fantastic, because what I could do was, if I didn't want a whole packet, I could actually get some that were in there and put in here and write on them what they were. So they were really handy. What I also did was made up about 100 of them and donated them to the event. So if people didn't bring their own and they didn't want to use the little plastic bags, then they could use these. And it was fantastic. It was all about sharing and giving, and I thought I had some time, I'd make them. If you don't know how to make these little seed packets, just drop a comment below and I'll do a really quick video on how to create them. They're fantastic, you can write a lot of information on them, and the seeds won't come out of them. So if you'd like to see how I made those, just drop a comment below. Well, now I have all these seeds, I then have to get on to starting seedlings soon. We're coming into spring in the southern hemisphere. There is some frost still around, so obviously I have to start seedlings inside. So I'll have to get onto it, but if you have a look here, this is just a small collection of what I have. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, pop them below. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. We'd love you to join us, and have a great day.